This is the G4p News. I'm Samuel Hogan. Football legend Cristiano Ronaldo will produce and star in his own TV show about agents in the sport, with acclaimed actor Damian Lewis to appear opposite him. Ronaldo is coming off the back of a pretty disappointing World Cup campaign, with Portugal crashing out in the round of 16 and losing to eventual winner Spain. However, it's not taken him long to bounce back with some good news, especially if you're a fan of sports drama on the small screen. Iconic developer Atari has signed a deal that allows 10 of its classic games to be made into movies, including Pong and Asteroids. Long before games were the hyper-realistic giants we know today, many fans grew up playing simpler titles in arcades or on early consoles, a lot of which were produced by Atari. This includes Pong, which is credited as being one of the first commercially successful games when it was released in 1972. Now, Atari is looking to follow in the footsteps of Sony and Nintendo by bringing some of its biggest games from the 70s and 80s to the big screen. The Pokémon Company has confirmed that its flagship Pokémon Center store in Tokyo will reopen next month, nearly 5 months after a fatal stabbing forced the location to close indefinitely. The Ikebukuro store has remained shut since March 26, when a man fatally stabbed a female employee before turning it on himself. Following the incident, the Pokémon Company closed the store while cooperating with the police investigation and supporting its staff. Now, the company has announced that Pokémon Center Mega Tokyo and Pikachu Suites by Pokémon Cafe will reopen on August 24. Mecha Chameleon players have been warned to update the game and avoid its original Discord server after malicious Steam Workshop maps infected PCs and helped attackers compromise a developer account. The security issue was first detailed by independent researcher Feint, who investigated reports of command prompt windows appearing as players loaded custom Mecha Chameleon maps. Feint discovered that a workshop map named Lasertag Neon contained code capable of writing a batch file to a player's documents folder. That file then attempted to use PowerShell to download and execute a second malicious payload from an external server. The map was removed, although Feint later reported that another malicious upload named Chroma Grid Arena had appeared in its place. Rockstar Games co-founder Dan Houser has shared his thoughts on the growing debate over physical media, saying companies should continue offering games on disc if that's what players want, even if he personally has no preference. Houser spoke during San Diego Comic-Con 2026 alongside former Rockstar collaborator Laszlo Jones. His comments come weeks after Sony's announcement that PlayStation would stop producing physical disc games from January 2028 spurred debate around digital ownership and game preservation. Grand Theft Auto 6's physical box comes with a surprise, and unlike most surprises, this one has an expiration date. Rockstar has spent a month absorbing complaints since it confirmed the boxed edition would ditch its disc for a plain download code, the sort of news that turns collectors quietly furious. Buried in the fine print of Rockstar's own support page is a detail that turns that fury into an actual countdown, at least for players in one particular country. In weather, we'll be seeing mostly sunny skies at 28 degrees. For the next few days, temperatures will rise to 30 to 39 degrees, as another scorching heatwave engulfs the country. More news can be found on the G4p News website.